Get on with this night. Oops. Dude. All right, we've got The Witcher taking on Tanya Niles. There we go. Come on, man. There we go. Yeah, we should have just, instead of me having to, just next match, man. Come on. Give us next match for Universe Mode for 2K25. Please do us a favor.
The following is a no-holds-barred match. Making our way to the ring from Austin, Texas, the superstar, Tony the Witch Cox.
The leader says Taylor has till end of the show to make a choice. El Santos says, is that Blaze I keep hearing? If he says back, sorry. Had to bask in the brute force of the United States Marine Corps, dismantling communism again. There you go. Give it up for Melinda Gutierrez. Of course, that is Iffy Zig's character. Give her props for an excellent win tonight. Slim went into the ring and said, hey, newbie, congrats, but I'm challenging you next. Oh, my goodness. We got a challenge from Slim to Paulie. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Slim versus Paulie Bricati. On the next 0 hour. El Santos says, I'm sorry about not hearing Blaze too well. Uh-oh, hang on. I gotta turn this, I gotta change her entrance. I gotta get this black and white screen off this. I hate that black and white screen. We had her when she was part of the Chosen, it was great, but I gotta get rid of that black and white screen. Tanya Niles. See how the Witcher does against the SWW veteran. Let's see, El Santos says, I'm sorry about not hearing Blaze too well. It's hard to hear losers with a silver mask on. Yeah, there you go. Matthew says in the chat, look around you. Look at the faces in the crowd, the hopefuls, the dreamers. But let me tell you something. Hope is a dangerous game. You see, there was once a time when a certain someone thought they could rise to the top, thought they could bask in the spotlight without understanding the price of power. Daphne's like, who is this witch? Are you calling one of these women a witch, Daphne? How dare you, man? How dare you? Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, the Witcher. Going on the attack. Come on, Tanya Niles. I like both these women. So either one, they're both technically faces. So oh, Daphne's like, yeah, I could do what I want because I'm rich. Oh, jeez, really, really, Daphne? You really make wealthy people look horrible, Daphne. I'll tell you that. Brother Graves says, Mr. Amazing. Make it at the asylum, and I'm inviting him. Oh my goodness, who's him? The Joker? Oh, you know what, Brian? I forgot to tell you. I moved the Riddler versus Joker match to the next card. I just ran out of time. I ran out of space. I kind of messed up on my scheduling a bit for the card, so I'm gonna have that next week. But yeah, we can make the Slim One versus Paulie at the asylum. Not a problem. That someone was Brandon. He walked in here with delusions of grandeur. thinking he could dance in the ring without knowing the steps. But I was the one who showed him the truth. I was the one who peeled back the curtain and exposed the reality of this brutal world. Wow, man, that's deep. El Santo's like, I know what Matthews is talking about. It reminds me of one of my old enemies, the Black Shadow. Man, come on! And she's right in front of you, Tanya. You couldn't hit her with that? Oh my goodness. Witcher was ready for her. Oh yeah, I watched Furiosa. Love it. Love Fury Road. Love Furiosa. Man, what's some of my favorite movies right there. I mean, I like Fury Road better, but Furiosa's really good too. Oh man, Witcher going to the top. Setting her up. Bam! Nails her. Witcher's getting pumped up. She's getting pumped up. Oh, that was terrible miss right there. She misjudged where Tanya Niles was. She needs to use the heat-seeking missiles next time. Oh, Niles takes her down to Chinatown. She's got her now. Oh, bam! Oh, man, kick in the face. Ouch. WLW's like, I took him under my wing, molded him, shaped him, but the moment he thought he could outshine me, he sealed his own fate. You see, in the business, that's a fine line between being a star, being a casualty. And Brandon, he crossed that line. Michael Blaze like, you talk too much, Grandpa. Okay, I am a grandpa. I'm an old guy. I probably am old enough to be a well, I'd have to have a really young kid to have a kid, but then again, these days, kids are having kids. Yes, they are. El Santo's like, hey, Blaze, can you be quiet if you don't have anything important to say? Oh, El Santo, man. Getting ruthless with Michael Blaze. Oh, man, can Witcher make Tanya Niles tap out? Can she do it? No, she lets her go. She wants to put more hurt down on Niles. Iron Terror says Fury Road was good. Yeah, it was. Fury Road's one of my favorite movies of all time, man. I mean, I know it's strange to say, but it is. I mean, I like movies like Star Wars, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Star Trek. I like a bunch of movies, man, but Lord of the Rings. I mean, those are like the sci-fi fantasy ones, but I mean, I like some of the old school stuff too, man. I like Gone with the Wind. I like a little bit of everything. WW says, I didn't just make him, I broke him. I took the raw material, forged him into something spectacular, but the moment he believed he could stand on his own, I became the shadow that loomed over him. Michael Blaze says, be quiet, Santa. I can beat you anytime. Santo. It's Santo. Michael Blaze. El Santo. Get it right. Tapped you out my camel clutch. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Guys, man, what do you guys think about Gene Hackman passing away, man? That was rough. I heard that this morning, man. I mean, I know he was 95 years old, but the way he died, man, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know how they died, how him and his wife and one of their dogs passed away, man. I mean, they already started to like decompose and stuff, so they were like dead for a while before they were found. It's gruesome, terrible, and awful. Iron Tears like, we like the same stuff. Oh yeah. El Santos says, Blaze, if you're a superstar, then why isn't anyone saying your name? Exactly. Oh my goodness. Niles going for the pin. 2. Oh, and somehow, some way, Witcher kicks out. Brian or El Santos says, Blaze, if you're a... Oh no, I read that already. Brian in the chat says Harley Quinn and Thorn and Poison Ivy said, "What about us, the Arkham beautiful ladies?" Oh, we're gonna get you guys. We're gonna try to get you guys in a match. Definitely. There's only so much time in a Thursday evening, though, unfortunately. And I'm not in the place of my life right now where I could do 2 shows a week. I'm just not there yet. Out of character, I have a wife with a lot of health problems. My mom is getting older, so I have to help her out. Or not getting older, she is older. And with work, I do. Not only do I have a full-time job, but I have. Oh, she makes Tanya Niles submit, and Witcher wins it. Wow.
Here is your winner, the superstar, Tony the Witch Cox.
Wow, Witcher beating Tanya Niles. Man, oh man. But yeah, guys, just, like I said, I'd love to have more shows. I mean, I know I do the dream matches, but sadly, I mean, fortunately, I could put those together quickly and get those on, and I love doing the dream matches. So I know that's a kind of a separate thing from E-Federations, completely separate, but I love doing it. But those take me a small little fraction of time compared to putting them on one of these shows. Because I like to do a lot of editing. I like to do different things. Tonight I'm not doing really a lot of editing. I'm just putting the show